Hi, I'm Gabby, your American English teacher from GoNaturalEnglish.com. Now, I was just talking with a lovely English learner from South America, and she was a little bit nervous about her English skills. And she said, Gabby, I'm sorry, my English is not very good. Well. And I thought you had it right the first time. Don't say my English is well. So many English learners do this. It's not the first time that I heard it. And I wanted this sweet girl to speak correctly because really her English was pretty good. So today I thought we could talk about this. If you take anything away from this English lesson, it is don't say my English is well. Don't say my English is very well. Don't say my English is not well. If you're talking about your English skills, even if your English is at a beginner or intermediate level, we want to talk about your English correctly. So when you tell people about your English skills, we should be able to describe your skills in a correct way. So today I'm going to share several phrases with you that you can use to describe your English skills no matter what level you are at. Now, if you'd like to improve your English speaking skills with me, I would like to invite you to join the wait list, which is open now for my complete English course, Fluent Communication. When you're on the wait list, I'll send you information about how the course works, the details like the price, and how you can join and the benefits to you, the student. So join the waitlist now at gonaturalelenglish.com/pre-reg. Alrighty, as I mentioned, a common mistake is saying my English is not very well. This word, well, is never used to describe a noun like English. Well describes a verb. So for example, you could say, I speak English well. But we cannot say that my English is well or not well. So if you're a beginner and you want to explain that you're not very confident about your English, I just have one suggestion. Don't apologize ever for your English. You don't need to say, I'm sorry about your English. It's really admirable that you are learning English and you should be proud of that. You should not apologize for that ever. So here are some suggestions about how to describe your English. First, you could say, my English is not very good yet. Now, please say yet, because that means that you will improve your English in the near future. My English is not very good yet. I'm still learning English. I'm still learning English. I'm a beginner in English. I'm a beginner in English. I don't speak English very well yet. I don't speak English very well yet. Okay, very good. Now I'm repeating each of these sentences twice so that you can repeat them after me to improve your English pronunciation as we go. Now, if you are an intermediate level English speaker, here are some suggestions for you to talk about your English. You can also say, I'm still learning English. My English is pretty good. My English is pretty good. Even though I have a little accent, I can speak English just fine. Even though I have a little accent, I can speak English just fine. Instead of just fine, you could also say well. I can speak English well. My English is good enough for everyday situations. My English is good enough for everyday situations. I'm confident I can communicate in most situations. I'm confident I can communicate in most situations. English is not a problem for me. English is not a problem for me. Notice that I like to focus on the positive here, and I think you should too. Even if you're still working on your English, even if you still sometimes make mistakes, I think it's better to emphasize what you can do. Let's focus on what you are capable of. And each day we can improve little by little together, more and more. So these sentences are great to use if maybe you need to describe your English at a job interview, or even in social situations if someone is curious about how much English you do already know. Now, if you are an advanced or a fluent English speaker, here are some sentences for you to describe your English speaking skills. I have advanced English skills. I have advanced English skills. I'm fluent in English. Or I'm nearly fluent in English. Or I'm almost fluent in English. I'm almost fluent in English. I have near native proficiency. I have near native proficiency. I'm bilingual in English. I'm bilingual in English. And you could add your second language. I'm bilingual in English and Spanish, for example. I'm confident speaking English with anyone in any situation. I'm confident speaking English with anyone in any situation. I can handle speaking English without any problems. I can handle speaking English without any problems. Now, even if you are a beginner or an intermediate student, I suggest that you practice repeating these phrases for describing advanced English skills because it can help you to envision yourself as a more advanced, more capable, more confident English speaker. And I tell you what, that does something for us psychologically that helps motivate us to improve our skills. So I hope that you enjoyed repeating these sentences. I hope they were helpful. Now, tell me in the comments about your English skills. Use one of these sentences or create your own to tell me about your English skills. I want to hear from you, so I'll be watching the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, be sure to subscribe here to Go Natural English, and I'll see you again in another lesson soon. Bye for now.